All right, hey Zach, how's it going?
All right. How about you, Alec?
Oh man, there's just all kinds of exciting things going on. We're about to start the first annual Blastia Awards.
Yes.
Yes,
How
yes,
about
here
for
we
for the
go. Here we are.
viewers at home? Can you explain to them what the hell a Blastia is?
Well, Blastia is a thing of some significance in the game Tales of Vesperia, of which our channel is named after
Oh, of
slightly.
course, of course.
Yes, yes.
But so we're here
So
today to celebrate ourselves, are we
yes,
not?
basically, yes. We are here, well, all the audience members we have here gathered today, to celebrate us. It is us basking in our own glory.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll be covering a lot of ground tonight. We're gonna be giving awards for not saying like this is the best video we did, but video we enjoyed doing, and we have other awards that are related to the things that we enjoyed this year in Tarqaron. It hasn't been a full year of Tarqaron yet. In fact,
No,
it's
we
only
haven't.
been 7, 8 months almost.
Yeah, we started in May. Uh, so yeah, man, it's gonna be nuts. We haven't even done our first full year yet, but that'll come next year, I guess.
I raise my
If
glass
they,
to you,
yes,
good
I raised
sir.
my. Oh, you got fancy. I still have my Sprite.
Yes, I'm bringing in the new year with my 2019 glass. Uh,
Wow, that's a
and
little untimely there.
my light great value apple juice is
Mm,
here. Uh,
delicious,
Quite
delectable.
refreshing. Everybody, put your phones down. We haven't even
Yay!
gotten to the good stuff yet.
Put your phones down,
You're gonna be
everybody.
holding your phones up all night.
This is already getting recorded.
Jeez.
You don't need to do
We've
that. You
got
don't need
our
to worry
own, yeah,
about
we've
that.
got our own cameraman back there.
Well,
All
well,
right,
let's get this underway. Let's get this award ceremony underway here.
all
We'll
right.
start off strong. We'll start off going on. This is our favorite series award.
And wait, and
As
we should tell everybody who the council was that voted on each of these awards.
why they're anonymous. They we it's an anonymous group of two distinguished gentlemen. Uh,
Oh,
who
okay.
seem to I think they're similar to me and you, but they're not necessarily exactly us.
Yeah, they
Um,
represent us almost entirely in our
yeah,
values and our
yes,
yeah and our
and
state of mind.
personhood.
Yes.
Yes,
So, what is
yes.
our first award here we have tonight, Alec?
So the first award is a favorite series award. So
Okay, okay.
we did have a few different series ongoing on the Tarqaron channel, and we did want to talk about and honor one of those tonight. So our nominees for the favorite series award are Star Wars Reviews. This is a film series. We're gonna be doing kind of a lead up to episode 9, which is releasing next month.
Yeah,
Um,
every Star
I have
Wars
to say,
movie.
we're gonna be reviewing every Star Wars movie. Box art battles.
So, you might be wondering, box art battles. What is that? I don't even know what that means. I know what box arts are. I know what battles are, but put them together, it's confusing.
Box art battle. Yeah, I don't know, man. What is it?
So basically, this was a little idea I had to where we could pair up random video game box arts and just decide which would be the best.
And hypotheticals. 50 questions for insane conversations.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
fan
yeah.
favorite
Give
that
it up.
one.
Give it up.
Some of them aren't as cool as others. Obviously, some of them aren't as detailed. But I figure I'll just go through them. I'm not gonna pick out any.
Just
Um,
do a few. Just do a few of them
yeah, and
at random. Okay.
yeah, and see how it goes. Maybe we'll do more in the future.
Give
Wow,
it up.
that guy in the audience really liked that one.
And the award, the Blastia Award, goes to the Star Wars film reviews.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming.
Yes,
Didn't
that's
see
what
it
I'd
coming.
like to see.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. No, so we really enjoyed doing the Star Wars film reviews this year. That was kind of like arguably our most ambitious project that we've done so far because
Yeah,
we literally we spent like 2 months doing that basically. It was
ambitious projects for us is watching a lot of movies.
and talking about them. Well, I mean, the thing is that it required a lot of like planning ahead, and it took up so much recording time. We didn't have time to really talk about practically anything else during that period of time. So
That's
we
not
did really
true. We talked about
Well,
Frozen 2. We
oh,
talked
so no,
about
we did. I'm not saying we didn't, but I'm just saying like it did take up a lot of time. But we had a great time doing it. It was a good enjoyable experience going through all the Star Wars films again, for myself and I'm sure Zach also. Uh,
yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and so much so that I really want to do more things like that in the future, like film series going, because it really helps you to be able to go in depth. And the fact that we watch them as we're reviewing them, it's not like we're just talking about them just from memory.
yeah,
We actually get the fresh perspective. Watch it the week of and talk about it week of, and it's a cool way to go through a series of movies like that, being able to talk in depth about each one. And it
well,
was a
for
lot of
sure.
fun for me as a Star Wars casual to get to experience all the Star Wars, revisit ones I've seen, and watch all the ones I haven't seen, and to give me a new appreciation for it. But I mean, the other nominees were great as well. Hypotheticals
Yeah,
were always good
hypotheticals. Yeah,
discussions.
yeah. I mean, Buckstar Battles is going to be something that we will continue doing into the future. It's something we really love. But we did want to give a shout out to the Star Wars reviews because I mean, we're not really going to do that ever again,
Yeah,
So we wanted to give it up to
we're
that
never
because
reviewing anything Star Wars again.
never, never, ever, never,
And I mean,
except
yeah,
maybe later this month.
so hypotheticals, box art battles. Don't be too hard on yourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys brought it. You did
yeah,
a
and I
good job.
mean, box art battles only had 2 episodes this year, so
Yeah,
can
there's
only
always
go up.
next year.
Yeah,
There's always
always next year. Hypotheticals. I mean, you only have one video left in you. It's gonna be tough for you.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Shall we move on to our next award?
Oh, we got plenty more categories to do, Zach. We got plenty more to go. So, introduce our next one. You have the next one, I believe. The next card.
Yeah. So this next one's very self-indulgent. It's an award that literally describes a moment of ours as iconic. It's the iconic Tarqaron Moment Award, and this is going to go to a moment that stuck out, not to the viewers but to us.
Yes.
As
You don't matter. Remember that.
Yes.
We're the ones that matter.
I mean, because there's no real good way to do this, without being self-indulgent. Because it's like we have to look at our own videos and say what would be iconic. And
Yes.
here we are. The nominees for iconic Tarqaron moment are "It's Falling Apart" from Survivor Thailand, episode 13. Yeah, we can barely communicate.
I don't even know
here.
what's going on
It was like
anymore.
a 6-second delay.
Yeah.
God.
Falling apart.
God.
All right.
You need to figure something out. Seriously. Finale. You froze forever. Wow. The Madden NFL 17 debate from Box Art Battles, episode 2. SpongeBob's better.
Yeah, better
Can you tell me
listen to Madden.
why is Madden better for simplicity? Putting a football player in the middle. SpongeBob has 4 SpongeBob characters centered around the middle.
I
What makes
feel like
Madden
it's the
better?
exact opposite of what you're saying. I feel like the Madden one is the one that actually has a lot of effort into it, and then the SpongeBob one is
I didn't say anything about effort. I'm
overly
saying it's
simplistic.
it's comparable, very comparable to what they're doing. It's like you put a football player in the middle. SpongeBob
All right, raise your hand
puts
for voting for
SpongeBob
Madden.
characters in the middle. Pity Hot from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace Review. Can you explain this quote to me that I wrote down from Jar Jar Binks? Where
Okay.
he's like, the Queen's being...
Oh.
the Queen's being
I know what
grossly
you're gonna
nice.
say.
Misa thinks, Pity Hot.
So I don't remember this line until I actually went and saw this in theaters again. I saw this movie when Lucasfilm was going to be doing the 3D conversions of all the Star Wars films. I went and saw this in theaters again,
Yeah.
and I don't remember this line at all. Like, that was the first time I saw it. I was like, did he say that? And like, I talked to somebody and they were like, oh yeah, he said that. I was like, I don't think he did. I've never heard that line before.
What is that
And it's
line?
so weird.
And the winner of the iconic Tarqaron Moment Award goes to "It's Falling Apart." They love to see it. The bad internet connection prevails again.
Yes, it will always be a thorn in my side as long as I'm still living where I am. And hopefully it will never get that bad again.
Well, I mean, cross your
I,
fingers. So much
yes.
so, though, that moment was so iconic that it transcended back into time. And Shauna from Survivor of the Amazon was saying,
Said,
"I'm falling apart."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she said it like the same way too.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little disturbing.
So that's a great moment. If you don't watch the Survivor episodes, you might not know about that. So there's a little insight
Yeah,
into that moment.
yeah.
I mean, and the other nominees were great as well. The Madden debate was a fun one with Cole.
It was transcended the whole episode because me and him were just fighting for that, and you're just like, I don't understand what you guys are seeing in this.
Hmm.
It was very fun.
And Pity Hot is pretty representative of our Star Wars prequel discussions.
Yeah,
You know,
very much so. Very much so.
great times. I mean, and
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, doing it first.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
The Queen's being grossly nice, Misa thinks.
Pity hot.
Pity
It's
hot.
pretty hot. Uh,
All right.
all right. On to the next award. So we now have a Razzie of sorts of a Blastia Award.
That's true.
This is the unenjoyable video award. This goes to, for any reason whatsoever, that it was maybe not fun to record, as much fun necessarily as to record as the other ones. Maybe there were technical issues. Maybe we just left a bad feeling in our pits of our stomachs after we were done. There's all a number of kinds of different reasons why we sort of picked the ones we did here. So,
Yeah.
so the nominees for the Unenjoyable Video Award are Star Wars Episode 8: The Last Jedi Tarqaron Review. I'm not speaking down at kids can't understand. Like, there's
God,
a new Skywalker, like, why Luke Skywalker be like this? Part of that
we're falling apart. Oh.
I'm falling apart.
It was actually falling apart. It went to God. This is gonna be awful to edit.
Justin Bieber versus Beethoven, epic rap battles of history.
This is another case where it's like it's a product of the time.
Yeah.
It was the popular thing to hate on Justin Bieber and the puberty thing, and they even made the exaggerated voice.
Survivor Thailand, episode 13, The Game Begins. A reaction.
God,
Falling apart.
God.
And Survivor Thailand, episode 3, The Ted and Gandia Incident.
So, well, there's a lot to unpack there.
Oh wow. That was an episode.
We spent a lot of that first half of the episode just not saying anything. It's just like nothing to say.
It was uncomfortable, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
And the Blastia goes to Survivor Thailand, episode 3, The Ted and Gandia Incident.
There it is.
It got an award, for crying out loud. This got an award.
A little insight for those of you who may not watch the Survivor videos. What exactly did this incident entail? Why was it so unenjoyable?
So there's an instance in this. Apparently, it's kind of infamous in the Survivor fan community. There's an incident, a sexual assault incident, alleged, because we don't obviously see it. But it kind of paints the whole season in like a kind of light.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, it starts off and it seems like it's gonna be kind of resolved, and we might have a nice mature conversation about boundaries and consent and talking things out between two people, two adults, and then it just devolves into he said, she said, horrible, the worst possible things that you would want from something that happened that, and it just felt bad. It just did not. It was bad. It just wasn't fun to watch. At the end of the day, and and like I said, it sort of cast the shadow on the whole rest of the season. Um, and it kind of made the sort of the whole experience of watching the season not as enjoyable as I would have liked. And yeah, it was definitely like it definitely deserves, I think, to win this.
Yeah.
I mean, we both kind of agreed that was probably the worst ERB.
Well, that's one I'm kind of surprised to see make the nominations. There are a couple other ERBs that could have been in consideration here.
That's true.
And
that's
especially
true.
as an unenjoyable video, definitely, nominee is one thing, but definitely doesn't deserve to win that award.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
And then The Last Jedi and Survivor Thailand episode 13 are both there for connection issues.
Technical issues. And Last Jedi, I mean, yeah, we were kind of, got ranty and everything in it. At least I did. But yeah, we had some severe connection issues on both of those. So
episode 13 just won the iconic Tarqaron moment. It's falling apart.
It did. So it has a positive, but it also has a bad side to it too. But yeah, so that Ted Gandhi incident, yeah, it won an award.
It was great. We wanted to honor it. Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to honor such a horrible moment.
Okay. So let's move on to a brighter side of things. The next award is going to actually cover not specifically videos we did on the channel, but things that we covered on the channel and like things that we've reviewed in the form of the Best New Thing award. So this could be anything. It could be video game, television series, or film, are all in consideration for this award. But it has to be something that we hadn't experienced before doing it on the channel this year. So that's how it got into consideration. It wasn't going to be like the older Star Wars ones that we've seen and stuff like that. So the nominees for the Best New Thing award are Good Will Hunting, Pokemon Sword, Avengers Endgame, A Silent Voice, the movie, and The Haunting of Hill House. And the winner for the Best New Thing award goes to The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Wow. It was a great competition in this category, I gotta say. A lot of would have been great winners.
Yeah, I honestly kind of was fighting for A Silent Voice for a little bit.
Yeah, the committee ultimately ruled in a different favor.
We kind of had to eventually just sort of decide. I mean, The Haunting of Hill House to me was just. I mean, all props to A Silent Voice. I'd still could have won. But The Haunting of Hill House really,
any of these could have won any other year.
Yeah, it's true. But that really knocked us off our socks, out of our socks, off our seats. Yeah. We were just blown back by how good this was. I can't even speak right.
Let me tell you. Yeah. So I mean, it ultimately came down. It was a tough decision. It was debate. It was going on for hours, days, weeks of discussions between the entire committee. And it ultimately came down to by the numbers. So we're like, let's just consult the numbers. And The Haunting of Hill House had the best score. That's what it went to. And I mean, I'm glad to see it win an award here. It was definitely left a mark, an impact on me.
Yeah, I mean, the direction, the acting, the cinematography, the editing is all just a beautiful television show. And a limited series, I guess you could say. And I'm really looking forward to The Haunting of Bly Manor and whatever else kind of comes of this anthology idea, because man, they knocked it out of the park with the first one. So,
but tough competition. All the nominees can go home with their heads held high because they really
can.
They really brought their A game. All of these nominees.
They really can. They really can. So true.
So let's take us on a different trajectory. What's our next award here?
So now we have the Worst New Thing award. So. We like to celebrate the best of the worst here, not to rip another internet show, but we enjoy our bad things too. And we do want to honor the bad things that come into our lives as well. So we only have a few nominees for this one, but they are all very, very deserving. So the Worst New Thing award nominees are Blood Rain, Sonic and the Secret Rings, and The Lion King 2019. The winner of the Blastia for the Worst New Thing award goes to Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Wow. I
Wow.
mean, it
Legendary.
seemed too obvious, but it had to be.
I mean, we just hated this game.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it was. Blood Rain might have actually won this if we put more time into it, which
Maybe.
neither of us are really willing to do.
So,
But
yeah, what? So you
but-
think that would be a testament to
Yeah,
how
but
bad
no-
it is?
But Sonic and the Secret Rings, Blood Rain is kind of mostly just forgettable. Sonic and the Secret Rings was just like a new level of bad
Yeah,
that I hadn't experienced in a game in a while.
it was wonderful. The fact that you could backpedal in a Sonic game is something I never knew I needed. But oh, did I need it?
The fact that it had controls that were more reminiscent of like a Tony Hawk game where you jumped when you released the button after pressing it rather than jumping when you press the button. Just genius design.
That's what I like to see. Now, The Lion King is an interesting one. I mean, I wouldn't consider it as low as the other two nominees, but I feel like it's worth mentioning for, taking something that's so high, in such high regard, and producing the product it did. Now, I mean, Alec has still not seen the movie, in fact, right?
It's true, and we are actually probably going to be revisiting The Lion King at some other point in the future, just as a little teaser. But we'll see what I think of it then. I'm probably going to have... I have a feeling that my reaction will probably be similar to yours, but I don't know. I'm willing to be surprised. But the trajectory of the live-action remakes have been... well, it's on this list, so that speaks for it.
You hate to see it.
You do.
All
You really
right.
do.
So this next one,
But-
next award is a fun one. It's great fun, and it's something that Tarqaron is like. It's pretty representative of what we like to see at Tarqaron. Is the Surprise of the Year award. This comes from something that really took us by surprise, shocked us.
In fact, I would say this is probably my favorite award that we give out every year.
That's great. Every year,
For
it's
this
always
one
good.
year. For this 1 year, it's always good. No,
Yeah.
this is definitely going to be a category that will stick around years to come, though.
Yeah.
We like being surprised. We like finding new things. So
And with some of the
Like the-
stuff
like
we
the-
have in the works, we might be in for more surprises, even than our first year here. So, but the nominees for Surprise of the Year award are
and I will say, not all of these are necessarily good surprises, but we do like surprises.
we like the surprises. Yes,
Yes,
Survivor, The Amazon, Lost Episodes,
we do have unfortunate business, a tragedy, really,
Has
a
befallen
tragedy
us.
has occurred. The taxation of trade routes.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of an unfortunate reason why we're here having to record this. You have more knowledge of this than I do. Technical issues have plagued our Survivor watching, however.
Yeah. Square Enix at E3 2019. So far we've had a train of mediocrity coming through the E3,
Yes.
trying to tear up everything in its path. Now, is Square Enix hopping on the train, or is it staying off the train?
Oh, it's hopping on a train.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hopping on a huge train.
Where's the
Not
train going?
A different train, a far different train from the train that everyone else has
Okay.
been on of mediocrity. Is one of the best conferences in a long time. Just period.
Okay.
They
Whoa.
came.
Extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
I hope Lily Collins is in more things. She's really great. I like her
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Zac Efron,
So-
I'd love to see more roles like this too.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He's in a few more serious roles. I'd be okay with that too.
And especially seeing the clips at the end, it was just so spot on with, like, I'm really glad they stayed so faithful, at least to what we saw there. And Good Will Hunting.
So overall score, what would you give this?
Overall score, 9 out of 10. I think this was
Yeah,
really good.
yep. That's about what I give it too. Yeah, 9 out of 10 was what I was thinking. Also,
Okay. That works.
excellent film. I think this is definitely a bucket list film. If you haven't seen it, do
Yeah.
yourself a favor and watch it. It's very good.
And that's
And yeah,
That's the crazy thing with movies is that there's so many of these gems out there that you can so easily, like we did, just not ever think to
Get it
watch. And then
right.
if we didn't just do this random thing, we might have never watched it.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. We should definitely do more of these, just like watching random movies. And the winner for Surprise of the Year award goes to Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah, yeah. Winner, deserved winner, deserved winner.
There was one thing just in the back of my mind. I was like, I hope Good Will Hunting wins an award this year. It was something really special early on into Tarqaron. That it was one of those instances where we just went on Netflix and we're like, let's just watch something.
One of the first things that comes to mind, and
that came up, and it was one that we both really loved, and it was a big shock. And I mean, the similar story with Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile.
Yeah, that was literally the first thing we saw when we went on to Netflix. Was like, how about we watch this? And it was like, okay.
Yeah.
Good Will Hunting, we did a little like conversing. We were just kind of looking for stuff neither of us had seen.
Yeah, and Good Will Hunting had more of a legacy to it, to where I'd heard the name at least a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I knew kind of the general premise, but I didn't really know just how good it was.
I mean, honestly, when I first heard the name Good Will Hunting, I thought they were talking about Goodwill, like the business. I didn't think it was a name. Good Will Hunting.
So we're Goodwill Hunting.
That's what I thought it was.
Yes. We're doing some Goodwill
Hunting.
Hunting.
How does Robin Williams come in as a counselor in this? I don't know how that works.
They're just going through Goodwills and looking for merch.
And then another surprise for us was Square Enix, where there was no expectations for Square Enix at E3. You didn't expect, especially from the previous year, you didn't expect much from it, and it turned out to be a nice surprise.
Yeah, I mean, they sort of seem like they sort of let all their the year before it was kind of a weird off year for them, where it's like they took a time at other conferences to really show off Kingdom Hearts, and then their actual conference was like kind of boring and not really that interesting. So they came and they just like they nailed it in 2019, and we were both surprised, so surprised that I think we gave it like that was our conference of the year.
I think so.
Over Nintendo. Nintendo had a slamming year too, so yeah.
And this last surprise was a rude awakening, something I never expected to see, and that was the 2 episodes that we lost of our reactions for Survivor of the Amazon.
Yeah, it was not a good surprise. This is the bad surprise in here, but it did deserve mentioning because I mean, sometimes bad things happen. You just got to roll with the punches.
That's true.
So it's kind of sad because those are both really fun episodes that we really liked. We'll try to not let that happen again.
See, yeah, that's the whole point of making mistakes in history, so that you can correct them for the future.
Right.
Am I right?
Is you right? So.
All right. So how about you present the big award everyone's been waiting for?
So here's the big award. The best picture of Tarqaron, basically.
Yeah.
The Blastia Award for the favorite video award. And now this could be our favorite for whatever reason. Either we had maybe we just had a good time. Maybe we did just a really good discussion. We had fun. Any reason this could be our favorite video. So we have quite a few here, and we're really looking forward to talking about this and celebrating the true winner of the Blastia Awards. So the nominees are Box Art Battles Episode 1. I like the composition of the art far more than the composition of this Game Boy Color box, because there's just too much to look at here with the Game Boy Color. I mean, they've just because of they've crammed Game Boy Color only for Game Boy Color. You've got all these names circling around. You have the rating, the seal of quality, which is still called the seal of quality here, which is kind of cool. The Activision logo, the logo takes up a third of the space. Good Will Hunting review.
So yeah, I'm really glad we picked this movie, because we just kind of picked it at random. It was on Netflix.
Yeah, it was a real treat, honestly. Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones review.
I have to talk about as soon as possible. I need to talk about Anakin and Padme and this whole his creepy Anakin. He's so creepy. he's like I don't like sand. It's so coarse and rough against your skin. And and then he says something about
Here, everything here is so soft, and
when he like he reaches over slowly and like touches her back. Or
she
like,
and she apparently liked that.
yep, and it's like, oh, okay, kiss.
Even though almost everything in sequence before that was like
Oh yeah, I wrote down
giant warning signs.
yeah, I wrote down a
like,
quote before that. She's like, please don't look at me like that.
It's making me
uncomfortable.
Hypotheticals. 50 questions for insane conversations. Number 2. Tarqaron plus Rusty.
It's a good deal.
Dream house. Just here's your dream house. It's underground. Do you want it? No, I want sunlight.
It's a worthwhile thing. My brother has the same sort of thing too.
Yeah, but sunlight, you're not denied. You don't have to stay under there. You're not denied sunlight. You go up.
Yeah, but okay.
You
I mean, it is a dream house, so that means it's whatever size you imagine it to be too.
Yeah.
You want it to be. So it could be like, you could have like, well, there's such a thing as too big of a house, I think, but
your dream house, of course, will be just right, like
just right, yeah,
like
just what I
Mother
want.
Bear, or
Isn't that Baby Bear? Was
Baby Bear was just just too little.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I guess and Star Wars Episode 9, the Tarqaron review.
They immediately did something we were asking for in The Last Jedi. We were talking about we have our 3 main characters, and they're not together at all in this movie. And then immediately, in The Rise of Skywalker,
I was so happy about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I was thinking, I hope they don't have like Rey doing her Jedi stuff, and then it's like, and then Finn and Poe are off doing adventures, and it's like the movie does kind of begin that way, but then they come back and they're like, oh, yeah, we're coming with you, Rey. And I was like, yes, our trio is together at last.
Yes.
And the winner of our favorite video award goes to Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Tarqaron review.
Oh my god, I thought you were saying Star Wars Episode 9 for a second there.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
It could have been either one.
Man.
Wow.
Beautiful.
The year of Star Wars for us here today. Now, Attack of the Clones, actually not a highly scored film for us.
No, but it was very fun to rant and rave about, and we laughed quite a lot.
Yeah, it was quite a lot of fun, and Natalie Portman was in full effect. It was great.
Yep. Yeah, we talked a lot about Natalie Portman, and she's a beautiful, beautiful woman, and yeah.
So all great nominees here, though.
Totally.
It's a completely subjective award here to come from our perspective only. It's not like the definitive, these are the best videos we did, just the ones we enjoyed the most.
Yeah, so we wanted to obviously give it up to Good Will Hunting again, because we really liked talking about that. It was just such a good feeling after watching that movie, that it was one of our favorite videos that we did the whole year.
Yeah, do you like apples? I like them apples. Iconic.
Our Episode 9, we both obviously really enjoyed that film. You should go back, watch our review. We both really like it. We talked about some stuff
that's a hot take.
Yeah, we didn't necessarily like everything about it. You should watch the review. But it was a fun, really enjoyable discussion where I felt like my joy for Star Wars is just like back again. Mm-hmm. And that hasn't gone away since then. So, and then obviously we wanted to give up to Box Art Battles, the inaugural episode of our series, which we really liked. It brought us blood. It brought us Blood Rain.
Yeah.
So iconic.
And that's the one we're really looking forward. I mean, a lot of these we're looking to do more of, but for sure. Yeah, Box Art Battles we definitely want to do more.
Yeah. And then of course hypotheticals with Rusty. Spreading the love for hypotheticals. He's gone on since on his podcast
and ripped our idea entirely.
And, yeah, they've actually finished. They've done all 50.
I mean, we're here to clear the air and just show that we did it first. All right, so Rusty, we even had him on the video.
We're calling him out, huh? That's what's going on here.
Rusty is a fine individual.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on again. We will.
Only one more time, and never after that.
And never again. No, we love having him on. We're looking forward to honestly having more guests on. We'll have Pester on again. It's always a great guest.
Cole for every box art battle that we do from now on.
Yeah, him checking out, in the where he's just like, I'm done.
That was an iconic moment.
Yeah, we do need to. We want to look forward to trying to get more people on. Be good to get a female perspective on here at some point. That might be nice.
I don't know any of those.
Yeah, I don't. What is a girl?
I don't know. Maybe my mom would be willing to join.
She'd be like so confused. You know, no idea
what could we talk about. We could talk about Grease. Let's watch Grease and we'll talk about it. Dirty Dancing.
Are those her thing?
She loves those movies.
Okay.
I mean, I like Grease a lot too.
Yeah.
And Dirty Dancing has its moments.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that. Okay. So, you might think that's the end of the awards show, and
I did.
And you'd be right. But welcome to the after show.
Oh man! Oh, this is the after party.
Same stage, same people.
Whoa.
Same style.
Insanity.
But
I thought we already used the confetti though. Like, come on, we can't.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, me neither. I was just so caught up in the moment.
Everybody still has their phones out though. I appreciate it because you don't want to miss this last moment. You've been holding those phones rock solid this whole time.
Guys, we're gonna be recording this. This is recording. You don't need to record it.
But they're snapping it to their friends on Snapchat.
Yeah, they gotta Insta
every
Insta
moment.
Stories. Insta stories the whole time.
Facebook, YouTube stories. All right?
Yeah. YouTube stories.
Shout out to YouTube.
Yeah.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where is Tarqaron in the YouTube rewind?
I mean, it doesn't seem right, does it?
No.
So this last little bonus award is one I put together. If you don't know, there's this little thing in Survivor that we do every season where Alec awards the Cutie of the Season award.
Yes.
And so I wanted to honor the Beauty of the Year. It's just a different rhyming with cutie and a different word for it. But also I should say that no women of Survivor were eligible for this award since they were all eligible for different awards.
That's fair.
And then like if we watch like 3 seasons in a year, then there's like way too many Survivor women to get involved in the award. I will say this might be the most highly competitive category we have here today. It's so much so.
I don't even actually know the nominees.
He doesn't know the nominees, so we're gonna get his live reaction. And so much so, the winner hasn't been determined
yet. Yeah. Well, because I don't know, so we don't know exactly. I mean, it is Zach's Beauty of the Year, but
it's gonna be my Beauty of the Year. But I want to hear your input because I'm actually torn, and I was experiencing extreme anxiety trying to come up with the winner.
Wow. Okay.
So this includes anything covered in Tarqaron. As long as we did a review of it, it was eligible to be a consideration. All right?
Blood Rain, a nominee.
No, not this time. Maybe next year. So in no particular order, the nominees are Carrie Fisher for Leia in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
Okay. Marissa
Tomei for Aunt May in Spider-Man Far From Home.
Okay, and I remember you saying this was very distracting.
Lily Collins, who played Liz in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. Nessa, the water-type gym leader in Pokemon Sword.
You're killing me.
Minnie Driver, who played Skylar in Good Will Hunting.
Oh yeah, you're killing me, man.
Natalie Portman, who played Padme in Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones.
So many nominees.
Daisy Ridley, who played Rey in Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. And
I have a poster right over there. And
lastly, Victoria Pedretti, who played Nell in The Haunting of Hill House.
This is tough, man.
And the winner is undecided. We're going to decide it here on the stage.
This is hard. This is a difficult decision.
There's so many beautiful women in this category. I wouldn't mind any of them winning, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. So, okay.
So what are your initial thoughts here? I want to get your
okay.
input.
Okay, well, you really threw me for a loop when you threw Nessa out there.
Yeah. She's
Uh,
the
'cause-
one who is not a human in this category.
right, and that's kind of what's sort of like making me. I'm not necessarily saying that's my beauty of that's
Wow.
my input, but I'm saying that makes her stand out a little more.
Okay.
She's kind of an anime
Totally
beauty,
unique.
you know. So, okay.
Interesting.
Now I noticed we didn't have what's her name from A Silent Voice in here. I will say For Shame. For Shame. She was cute.
Okay.
So I mean, like, Natalie Portman. We were just talking about Natalie Portman. I mean, yeah.
And you'll notice they're all represented, even if there are multiple movies we covered. They're all represented by one movie. So her most iconic look was Attack of the Clones,
Right.
and
Col-
Carrie Fisher's most iconic was Return of the Jedi.
Lily Collins was like, I remember that was an early standout where it was just like, wow. But she wasn't in that movie as much as I necessarily would have liked or expected. I love the fact that Marissa Tomei is on here, though. It's so
She had to
great.
be there.
She's great. You didn't have Elsa or Anna on here from Frozen 2.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Um,
Weird champ.
I mean, honestly, like I'm seriously, I'm torn between three.
Okay.
I have Nessa, Natalie Portman, and what was her name? The last one?
Victoria.
I'm amazing. I can totally remember this. Victoria?
From The Haunting of Hill House?
Yes. Her.
Okay. Fair. I would say
Yeah.
my final three in consideration are Natalie Portman, Victoria Pedretti, and Daisy Ridley.
Okay.
It's close though. I think
That's fair too.
But I will narrow it down to those three. I think Marissa Tomei, honorable mention, great work.
Because of how distracting you, as distracted you were. No, Daisy Ridley is. Yeah, no, she should definitely be on there. She's beautiful.
Daisy
and she
Ridley
did
is amazing.
Great work today.
And she would have been knocked
Great
down
work.
a few pegs if I put Rise of Skywalker because she at the end of that movie. Spoilers. But that's why I
Wow.
represented her.
Okay, you need to mark that. You need to mark that spoiler. You need to mark that spoiler in here.
That's
pretty
why I
well.
represented her with The Force Awakens, so that she could be clear of that.
Okay.
And
I mean,
that-
she's great in The Last Jedi as
And that
well.
was when, after watching that movie, I was always saying, Rey is bae. I was going around, Rey is bae.
Rey's
Big
Bay.
fan. Natalie Portman, stand out for
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones. Great work
Yes.
in that movie.
Iconic.
Love her character.
Amazing scenes. Just,
It's
just nothing but
good
nothing but
scenes.
hits.
Nothing but
Boom,
good
boom, boom.
scenes.
Um.
Great outfit choice. Love to
Mm.
see it. Okay?
Mhm.
And Victoria Pedretti, of course, I was infatuated
Yes.
from the moment in
Yes.
The Haunting of Hill House. Spoilers.
First episode.
So,
Ah, man.
I
That's
hate to
tough.
do it. I wish I could give them all awards. Honestly, they deserve everything.
They deserve it all.
They deserve all.
Um.
I have my winner.
You do?
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. The winner of Beauty of the Year for 2019 is Victoria Pedretti, The Haunting of Hill House.
Totally deserving. Totally deserving.
I love
Very
her.
good, very good.
I would like to marry her.
Okay.
Keep it in
I don't
mind.
think she's ever going to see this, so
I'll send
probably
this to
okay.
her. I will send her
your
the
declaration of love.
Blastia Awards. Watch this whole
Wow.
part. Wait till the end for a great moment.
She won a Blastia.
She's won a Blastia. We'll be sending it in the mail. Victoria.
Yes. She'd be like, "What is this thing?"
But honestly, this year was stacked. This year was stacked. Imagine if it wasn't just 7 months. Imagine if there were 5 more months in the mix. Jeez. That's what we're gonna deal with next year.
Yeah, next year's gonna be nuts. How are we gonna deal with it? I don't know. To figure it out.
But we also did watch all the Star Wars in succession, which got 3 nominees. The Star Wars
Very
films.
true.
Each trilogy had an iconic woman. A beauty of the trilogy.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher,
Natalie Portman, and Daisy Ridley. Great stuff. But Victoria, I love her. You are currently falling apart, actually, live on stage. So let's wrap this up.
That's amazing. How it's really just a testament to how terrible my internet connection is that it would fall apart. Such a prestigious award ceremony. It couldn't happen.
Stage.
It couldn't happen in any other place. So, with that, we bid thee.
Everybody, you can put your phones down. Put your phones down. We said no flash photography. Okay. I
have transition lenses.
I am the bodyguard. Put your phones
You're now
down.
the bodyguard. Alrighty.
All right.
I think that should do it.
Thank you for watching this year at the Blastia Awards. See you next year, where we'll be joined by 7 guests to present awards with us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everyone that we.
Oh man.